What is up? Yeah, I got it back up on the camera. What the heck? It's your boy Real here, and today, I know this is mad late, but I'm gonna show y'all how to make a beat just like Favorite Lie from Lil Tecca's DOPAMINE. Yeah, DOPAMINE dropped a fat minute ago. It's been a fat minute since I uploaded them videos for the other DOPAMINE type beats. I was holding off on this one specifically, but I was like, I'm gonna just go ahead and upload it. But yeah, this is like on some city pop type stuff, on some Michael Jackson type beat, similar type stuff. So yeah, that's realistically it. That's all I gotta say. We're at 836 subs right now at the time of recording this. Thank you all so much for the love, all that stuff. Anytime you enjoy, you know, like, comment, sub, share it around. And yeah, socials also in the link tree, all that cool stuff. Let's just get right into it. I'll catch you on the main thing, y'all. Alrighty, so we are up here in FL. Alright, so we're at 110 BPM over here. So to start off, I am in Purity. I chose Tine EP number 1, and these are the chords that we're going with. So I would honestly really recommend, if you're making a beat like this, you realistically just want to look at like city pop chord progressions as songs like Plastic Love, Stay With Me. Does Fragile, the song that Tyler sampled, count as city pop? I think it does. Definitely study those type of chord progressions. Anyways, so yeah, this is the chord progression that we got here. So we're going from an F major 7, then we're going to C major. We're just repeating that. This is what we have right here. We got some EQ going on, just taking out a little of those very like low mids to high bass frequencies. This EQ is darn near like redundant, isn't it? Anyways, then I'm just like high passing it after to take away the low frequencies that I don't need, just so that the bass has like a lot of room to thump. But yeah, this is what we got right here for Tine EP number 1 in Purity. And yep, it just repeats over. After that, we're right here in Purity and number 2. So we got Tine EP number 3 selected. We're really just playing like a downward arpeggiated kind of thing going on here. So we're going down, then right here we're actually like arpeggiating upwards. So yeah, just the exact same chords. Right here though, we're actually playing an A minor chord. So that makes the whole chord that plays right here, I guess that'd be a C major, or just like C add 6, C6 I believe, just in general. So yeah, this is what this sounds like. Then yeah, that just repeats over. It's strummed out, so if I shift Q these, just Alt S, and yeah, you could just play around with the strum setting. I'm just going to undo it to have it back at what I had before in context with the EP. So yep, that's what those sound like together. As for this, the effects that we're adding are just as it is here. We're taking away some of the mids, reducing some of the high frequencies as well. High pass, so we're getting rid of the low frequencies that we don't need, even though it's already higher. Then we got some reverb going on, just as so. Got some chorus, and then we obviously have some delay. As you could tell, there was like some delay that was playing as I stopped the sound. Right after that, I'm saying in these type of beats, bro, that muted guitar is so tough. I love the muted guitar sound. So I'm in the Triton. Whenever I use a muted guitar, I always go straight to Triton. But yeah, this is the pattern that I put in over here, with this last note being a little bit longer than the other ones. We got some EQ going on here. We're realistically just, once again, taking away those low frequencies we don't need. This is what the muted guitar sounds like by itself. And that literally just repeats over and over. Moving on from here, we're up in Zenology, and I just wanted some more pads in the background to just fill out the entire range. So we got another PWM pad. There are a whole lot of those type pads in DOPAMINE, so I just want to throw it in here, fill out the sound. Once again, taking away the lows that we don't need. We are just using the chords that we had from the Tine EP, and yeah, this is what it sounds like by itself. And of course that repeats over. Now we're here on the next Zenology instance. We got the EP wah right here. Once again, taking away the lows. We got some imager, just changed the stereo width by only like 10%. So nothing insane, but yeah. We are playing these exact chords over here. We're getting rid of the root note on the F major 7. So we just have A minor. Then we're playing C major, and we're not layering the G this time. So yeah, this is what this sounds like by itself. last things that I myself chose to add that weren't in the beat, I just wanted like some extra stuff. I actually chose to add 2 different flutes. This first one is the flute echo in Zenology. Here's the pattern that we're playing. And then over here we have another purity instance. We have the flute non-vibrato. At first I did this all inside of this flute. And then I was like, you know, I'm gonna choose a different flute sound, but I wanted this to play something similar to a trill. So that's what we got going on over here, just this. I didn't want to pitch automate it. I want to do it all on the piano roll, especially for whenever I made this video. It would look way less confusing if I didn't just mess around with automation. So yeah, I pulled back the velocity just a tad bit. As for the settings, you could see we have the same thing over here, just slightly different reverb, as you can see from the mix knob. EQ1, EQ2, reverb, and then I have Frank Pole's retro, or as I said, Poor Man RC20 retro color. Still love this thing regardless. We just got some wobble, space, and the magnetic, and yeah, those are the same settings over here. This is what these two sound like together, y'all. So yeah, that's all the melodic stuff. So all together, this is what we got so far. So yeah, that's what that's like all together, with the melodic parts playing, obviously. Next up, we just have the drums. The drums here, I have this from the DOPAMINE deconstructed drum kit online. So the drums are very basic. We just got a 2-step hi-hat. What I did here though is I made every hi-hat that hits on the and have less velocity than the one before it. So you can see that right here. So this is what the hi-hat sounds like. 2-step. Right over here, we got the kick. It's just hitting on every quarter note. It's supposed to be 4 on the floor, so we got this. Then we're moving on to the snare. Well, yeah, we got a snare, and then there's also a clap too. So for the snare, it just hits on 2 and 4, so simple as that. Now for the clap that we got here, it only hits on 4. So it layers with the snare, so it hits on 4 as you see here. And yeah, just for some extra little reverberates. And right here, I messed around with this. So I use a multi-band compressor. I've never actually left a multi-band compressor in anything. I feel like I suck using multi-band compressor. I'm using the default one in FL. I don't even know like how good that one is. So yeah, and then I'm also using the free VST by Analog Obsession Fetish for just like some extra punch on the bass too. So yeah, I thought that was dope. So this is what we got right here. We're in Zenology and we got finger slap. I thought this sounded best for this beat and kind of similar to the original. Couldn't find the exact bass for the original. That wasn't that great of trying to find something similar. But this is what I ended up choosing. This is what it sounds like, and here's the pattern. And then yeah, that repeats. So all together, here's the drums with the bass. Drum and bass. Yo, I swear that one is clean. Okay, anyways, yeah, but this is what this all sounds like together. Yo, this mug is fire. Anyways, y'all, that's how I made a beat similar to Favorite Lie by Tecca from DOPAMINE. If y'all learned anything, if y'all enjoyed it anytime, I'm saying I love doing these videos, bro. I always be taking these pauses, then be coming back to the beat when I'm like doing these, and like these reactions are so genuine. I'm like, dang, bro, music is so cool. Anyways, what I was saying, yeah, if y'all enjoyed it any moment, anytime, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all that beautiful stuff too. Check out the socials and link tree down below. Check out 2 videos on the side. YouTube wants you to rock with them for sure. Yeah, with that said, it's your boy Real. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.